I haven't seen this guitar.
Yeah, that's my Strat.
It's very nice. Fantastic. Alright, right, sir.
Cool. So you've been doing, you were telling me you were doing
Alternate picking, like
on the scale. Or what?
Yep. So the
Or
Suzuki.
this one.
I was just like practicing, just like basically.
Be careful because the pick is
If I say,
yeah, slow is better. Good.
and just literally just whatever I was playing.
But be careful because so many times you play twice up.
Is that? Hold on. So what you'd have to. So you'd go like down up.
If you're playing the same rhythm,
Yeah.
which you are, you should be going down up all the
Down
time.
up. Okay.
All the time.
All right. Okay. Something to note. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been practicing that. But on here, I did practice a few times, so it was.
You're practicing the pentatonic.
Yeah.
And what else? The Suzuki.
The Suzuki one was
You went too far because
one note.
You're up to the octave.
one note extra. I noticed.
Yeah.
Did I do that right?
Good, very good. Well, now you change because you repeat that note.
I repeat that. So it
But
was
it's going well, yeah.
down and then up to then. Okay, so
You start, yeah. Now you play twice.
so I did it twice.
But it's going well. I see improvement from last time.
Okay, I gotta keep. I just want to make it so that it just completely, without thinking,
But
To practice.
at the
As-
beginning, you have to think because
Yeah.
otherwise,
Yeah, absolutely. So.
oh, you've changed.
Which one?
Play twice up at some point.
Okay, I'll do it even really slowly, even slower.
Yeah, twice up
So,
down.
Yeah, so it's down, down, up. Okay, down. It's down, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Stop thinking too much.
I think maybe just look at the right hand.
Yeah, should be looking.
And
at
also, what I want to advise, what I do at least, it's if I have this shape
Yeah.
on the scale, I just have that shape all the time in there. So what I do, when I do it, all the fingers are all the
Yeah, of
time.
course. Just
on the-
there.
So not because I don't need to play this note anymore. Just the finger come down.
It's just there, fixed.
It's all the time in there. So I'm doing all the time having the same space, even in the air, I have all the time the same.
Okay.
So also your hand, it's used to be this way, very stretch,
Right.
flexible. See, but every time after you play, Let's do it this way. We're gonna do like this exercise that you never lift any finger.
Yep.
We're gonna do the same. You're not gonna lift any finger afterwards.
Okay.
But you're lifting the index.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're lifting the index. Do it slower. See? Your index is coming. It's coming down a little bit.
It's moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I should probably. I do want to use this thing. Yeah, my index is comfortable. So
That's good. Yeah. That's better. Yeah, that's good. Your index is again
it's
going
moving. Yeah. So,
Your index.
yeah.
You're used to do that now.
Yeah. I
So
need
now
to
you have to focus just on that.
practice keeping it absolutely fit.
Even without the Suzuki, because the Suzuki gets your focus on the right hand.
Yeah.
Just play the scale, and be focused on always keeping the fingers. You're lifting your index. Yeah, you still do it. Not that much, but do it slower, and just keep in mind that your index finger should never move until it's time to play the next string. That's good. That's good now. Yeah, that's it.
To down. So when I play it up, then I go down. Is it one more note?
No. Oh, you lost it, but it was going very well.
Almost.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Well done. You much better than last time.
Hopefully, it'll improve.
But yeah, be very careful with this because it's a very good help when you can look at your left hand for some reason. You just have this shape all the time.
Yeah, I have to keep it.
And it's the same when you're playing this shape, for example. Yeah, all the time the same shape. So because the guitar is a very visual instrument, you kind of draw some shapes on the guitar, and then you play by shapes. So
Yeah.
it's good to have those shapes in your hand as well, and just having the distance. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
and when you have that, your brain saves that info in your, and you're just able to play without looking at your fingerboard.
Yeah, this one I have.
Yeah, and then you can just practice the scale, the whole scale, alternating picking, without the Suzuki. Yeah, it's alternating. And at some point, after you've done that a couple hundred of times, then you don't even have to think about it. That's the point. See, but you should do it slower because your pick is going.
I'm doing.
sometimes.
So tell me when I'm doing the double.
Just go slower.
Okay.
Because at that speed, you don't have time to think about it.
Yeah.
Keep going. Good. In general, it's good. The only thing is that sometimes you use a different finger for this.
Yeah, the different when it was.
When you come back, you use a different finger. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I have to
You
keep
should
the
always
same.
use this one. So, one, yeah. One good way to practice that is just isolate those two strings and just practice
Just
that.
practice those two
That
things.
change.
So I play it, yeah, so I jump from here, I use that, right, got it.
But go slower because your pick is again going twice up or twice down. Yeah, still slower.
Is that right?
Your pick is going crazy.
Is it up and am I going down or?
Twice up or and twice down.
Okay.
So let's go slower. Now it's good.
Do it twice.
Now it's all changed.
So down, up, 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 down, up. Down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. All right, like so that was what I was mainly trying to practice. Just the alternate picking. I still obviously have more to do, but hopefully in time.
But it's going already better.
Just improvement, which is very pleasing to hear.
Yeah. So yeah, just focus on one thing at a time.
Okay.
Focus on this one because the less mistakes you do with your left hand and the less you have to think about your left hand, the more you can focus on your
Yeah,
right.
right, of course.
That's mainly the thing.
Alright, that's definitely something me to.
So because you've been practicing this one as well,
Yeah.
let's do that a couple times. That's good. So let's complicate that. And we're going to we're going to do groups of 3.
Okay.
So basically it's taking the 3 notes
Yep.
and then going back 1. So I've got 3 notes in there. 1, 2, 3. And then we take in 3 notes but from the second. And then so we always play 3 notes and then we start from the second one.
Okay,
You understand? No.
Is it? So. So do it again. Okay, I think I got it. So it's
No.
no.
So you play 3 notes and then you start from the second one.
Okay, so
Right.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2.
So you go back 1, yeah.
So this becomes 1. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 1, 1, and this is 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 2. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right.
You go back 1 and then
So
you
when I
play
start
3.
again, I see 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then.
No. Go back 1.
So this becomes.
So let's go from here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
3.
We go back 1. We go back 1. And then we go back 1.
So it's is that mine?
No, it's mine. I'm just gonna. Someone is
Oh, mine's up there. Okay.
sending a lot of messages.
Someone's missing you. So, let's just start at the top again.
Yeah.
I'll work my way back. Okay, so it's. Okay, one back.
You wanna get too fast?
Yeah, keep. Let's. Back. I probably have to do it slower. My mind's just too busy to like do the. I think I got it. I think I got it at the time. I think he says.
Let's go at the same speed.
Alright, okay, alright. So still,
You almost got it. Anyway, I'm gonna send you a PDF with all this.
okay, cool.
The way back, it's starting from this one. So we play it twice.
Alright, let me do this. I'm gonna go my phone. Even though it's being recorded on this, I still like nice and close up. Good. Right, let's click my lens.
You want to do it from the beginning or
Yes, if you don't mind, just so
the
that.
whole thing? Or
Yeah.
just ascending?
Just go all the way to the bottom, and then stop, and then go to the top, and then I got it, and I will not. I'll try and practice this and not some other thing in my head. When you're ready, go for it.
Let's go because I think I'm doing a different
Yeah. Okay.
different way back.
Just the bottom.
No, how's this?
I was gonna say, man, that doesn't. I was that way on the way back. It seemed complicated.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Alright, let's do it. This is on the way back. Fantastic. So, for me, on the way back, give me let's have a quick go, because so it's the same thing,
It's the same, but
but just in reverse order.
Yeah.
So So it's, so okay, one more time. Okay, I think I got it. I think so. All right, I'm gonna practice
This
that.
is a very good exercise for the brain as well.
So, how does this kind of, this picking is very helpful, is it?
This you can use it on a solo.
Really?
It's very used on not the whole thing because that would be
No, but
too obvious.
yeah.
But that's so used to.
Right. Gotcha.
You can do whatever. Just a piece of that. There's so many players that use that all the time, like Joe Bonamassa,
No, I mean,
Eric Johnson.
that pattern,
those
straight away
people
it's recognizable.
groups of 3, groups of 4, groups of 5. You just group in 3, 4, or 5 notes and then just play that. Going back one note and then play another one.
Right. Okay.
And it sounds like kind of structure, but it sounds a bit crazy.
Yeah. It sounds.
So if you play that. Obviously, if you play the whole thing, then not it wouldn't go well in a solo. But if you play, just I don't know.
No, like a section.
Maybe half the thing. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like you play a little bit and then I can see how that's.
And then you go to different places or
do something different. Else. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes
like
perfect sense.
A run. That you
can like a nice run. Beautiful. Okay, well that's.
So, but as an exercise as well, it's very good to practice the scale and very important. Right hand.
The right hand, yeah, no, absolutely. This is.
And so for this one, it's alternate picking as well.
Sure.
But you have to be careful because it's becoming a lot more difficult. Since you are skipping the strings and repeating the strings, it becomes a bit confusing.
Yeah, I mean when I go up, down, up. Oh shit! I just made a mistake. Shit, I said up a little. So it's like down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, down. Oh shit! Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, this is becoming tricky now.
Yeah, I have to think about that. I would probably do it really slowly, and get it right.
What I recommend you is to play all down.
Yeah.
At the beginning. So you become used to the left hand.
Yeah.
At the beginning, because at some point this becomes like very easy. You're doing all the time. So at the beginning, so you don't have to worry about the right hand because you're gonna get it wrong. Just play all down.
Do this bit.
And focus on your left hand. You skipped.
Skip one. Now I'm struggling to go down and stuff. It's like programming. I've been like just trying to do the alternative, but then it was down. I found that difficult, but I should be able to do all of them with no problem. It's just as you said, I need to more control.
Go very slow and just hold down, and you have time to think about both of your hands at the beginning. and not to skip any string.
Yeah.
And that's it. You get used to it. You can also read it in here.
Do you know, I still haven't had an opportunity to look at the tablature, but I probably should do. But
Which tablature?
you know, you sent me the thing in Tab,
But which one?
the Suzuki one.
Ah, yeah.
That's the first. I was like, I don't know how to tab, and you were showing me the tab, but I still didn't like. I just watched it from the video that you did it rather than looking at the tab.
Yeah.
But I like, yeah, I probably should learn the tab. Actually, it'd be useful.
It's pretty simple, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I've never done it before.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
always
no, but-
seen it on the internet, and I've just like never really cared or like, to be honest. So I've ignored it. Like things I don't understand, it's not there, you know.
It takes literally 2 minutes because
Really?
it's just the tablature is the strings of the guitar, and then you have the numbers, the frets. It's that simple.
What do you think of
Nothing
sheet
else.
music?
Sheet music is a lot more difficult
Yeah.
because in sheet music you have a lot more data. You have the rhythm, you have the note, and you have the what's more info like the keys and the stuff of the song. It's more difficult, a lot more difficult.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What do you think? Is that like? Because obviously it's like an advanced thing, but I've been looking at sheet music my entire life. I want to learn how to read it. I maybe not sight read, but I want to be able to like
Understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand it is not so difficult. What's difficult is to read it well.
And play it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I've seen what do you call it? Like, yeah, that would be something that I'd like to do. Maybe down the line, something. I just, you know, growing up, like I always see people sheet music, and I just like, you know, I don't, you know. But now for some reason, I don't know. I just have an interest, just to be able to read it.
Yeah, I can explain it someday. I mean, understand is pretty simple. It's just the note, in which line is the note, and you know the note, which note it is.
So how does is the plucking also in there too?
No. The plucking in this, for example, in these sheets would be the designs. So you have the hat that is going.
Oh, okay.
The hat means that is a downstroke.
All right.
And this thing means it's an upstroke, but it's not in the music sheet.
It's not there because I've never seen that.
It's like a symbol, so you know which
So
stripe.
if it's not there, do you just do yourself?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, cool. Interesting.
But yeah, so the groups of 3 and 4 and 5 are pretty fun and interesting to learn, to practice, and to play in any real musical activity or whatever.
So on the first ever lesson, you said to me, "Do we play by plectrum or finger?" Now, had we done the finger method, then what would? I mean, I was thinking about this while I was watching television the other day. Voices in my head. I was thinking, would you do the same thing up and down with the finger?
No, of course not. Finger is completely different.
It's just up, or is it all?
If you're going to be picking, usually you want to do alternating these 2 fingers.
Okay. All right. So would you alternate them?
So if I do these groups of 3,
You gotta do this slowly, man. It looks like it's like moonwalking Michael Jackson or something. That's what it looks like from here. It's fantastic. I do slow. I want to see the what. So.
it's basically I'm doing the alternate fingers. now.
Ah. That's fascinating. So, if you were to play a solo with your fingers, would you do instead of doing
I
the?
wouldn't play this stuff with my fingers because the fingers are really slow.
Okay.
So only if you're playing like classical guitar, like Paco de Lucia and all these people, he was like the greatest. This kind of picking, so he could play pretty fast.
Do
Like a heavy metal player but on the classical guitar.
Do you know, I love classical music, and when I hear like some Beethoven, because also on the left hand is like do 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 do, like playing this kind of top hand. I'm thinking, how the hell do you do the top and the bottom? And I've seen on the guitars like all the different pieces, they somehow manage to get the left hand, but they just find the like, what do you call it, the left note here, basically, which I think is just amazing. When I see classical guitarists play, it's
I
very...
used to play all that back stuff.
Really?
Yeah. But the thing is that doesn't go that fast, and you're not gonna play anyway the whole scale.
Well, play anything,
Do you remember anything at all?
No.
It's been like
long time.
8 years or 9 years.
Forget it.
I don't know. But the thing is, like, there's some modern guitar players that play with fingers, like Richie Kotzen, who else? Jeff Beck, all these people. But they don't play that kind of stuff, because that kind of stuff, it would be a lot quicker, a lot faster with the pick.
Absolutely. So I want to play with my plectrum.
So the thing is, like, if you're using fingers, you use more hammer-ons and pull-offs and all that.
Right.
And then you go a lot faster. Like the Beck, for example.
I was practicing that. You showed me last week the thing, but I didn't quite get that. You were like, it was I think it was like, I don't know, wasn't doing it properly. But yeah, you were saying doing like the kind of the half notes kind of.
But remember this. That's very important. That these 3 first strings should go up. Don't. Yeah.
I find I find a semitone difficult. Like going up just like normal one whole tone, I find easier than a whole semitone. So I liked your Jaws because I thought that was I keep that. I like that one a lot. Or an ambulance or whatever you were saying, which I thought was.
Let's do one tone.
I keep getting good.
Let's do the bending and then let's keep it on there for a longer time. That's a good practice.
Okay.
That's good. Very good.
Creeping.
That's a good practice.
Slightly came down.
Let's do it. Why don't we do 3 semitones from there? So let's go from there to here. Not bad.
Oh man, tough.
Not bad, not bad. And let's do some vibrato. Try to do it faster now.
It's hard. Oh god.
No, but not the bending, just vibrato. For vibrato, you don't need to go to, not even to a semitone. Semitone will be too much.
Are you holding all three strings when you do it?
Yeah. But you have to try and keep it steady,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it doesn't go sometimes higher, sometimes
Yeah,
lower. Also the rhythm, so something like this. So it would be. Don't try to go too fast. Well, because when you were doing it slower, it was good. But
Yeah.
then if you try too fast, then it goes out of control.
So is it? So am I bending up or down? Or does it no matter? Vibrato, no?
Both ways.
Find difficult bend up.
Yeah, down is a bit easier.
How should I be holding it? Am I doing it wrong?
I think it's fine. I just hold it with my hand.
Yeah. It's scraping. Not quite.
Yeah. Don't go too far. So it would be like, it's like even half of a semitone. It's nothing. That's better.
I definitely want to practice.
When you start is when you go farther. So, yeah, so when you start, you go almost half semitone. You're doing this.
Okay.
So when you start, you go farther. But just keep it steady from the beginning. Try to do it slower, as my tempo that I'm doing now. So far, you're doing one semitone. So imagine it's nothing. It's more like a vibration. Like, less.
It should be smooth feeling on here.
Yeah, of course.
Good. See, something is scratchy. Unless I'm doing something wrong.
And the fret?
Yeah. Not anymore.
Let's try in the 12th fret. But do it very, very slowly. Yeah, that's good. And try to keep that vibration going as long as you can. But you're doing almost a semitone. You're almost doing this. But don't do it faster. Do it at the same speed, but less tuning. That's better. Hold it with your thumb.
It's almost after to do.
Listen to me for a couple times. If it's going quite long, considering that I'm almost clean.
Doesn't matter that I'm clean. It makes a difference, does it? I'm not sure. So it might obviously be my technique. I don't know what scraping.
I don't know. But that was a bit better because you were keeping the rhythm steady. That's better, yeah. Yeah, all depends on how heavy you want to do the vibrato.
Yeah.
Depends. But the thing is getting the controller knob to change it. Any type from the slow one. I don't know, maybe you're playing a ballad.
Yeah.
You want to do it slow. Maybe you're playing something more. Sorry. To do it faster, maybe if you play even heavier. Like that, I'm going at semitone.
Yeah.
But it's very fast. But even though it's very fast, it's control and it's all the time having the same rhythm and having a sense into the style that I'm playing.
And sometimes one, like as
yeah, but let's practice for now just with this one.
Okay.
And usually you're gonna do it with the index, the middle, or the ring finger, because the pinky you can do as well, but it's less
not as strong.
Less skilled. Yeah, but don't get crazy. First of all, practice slower.
Yeah, I was thinking you.
And gain that control of going steady and going all the time to the same tuning, and then you go faster and faster and faster and broader. Because also the next thing is to practice with vibrato. So after you've done a vibrato, for example a tone,
up there,
vibrating up there, but that's a lot more difficult. Without losing the tuning, yeah.
You're a rub here.
But even though you are in the bending, you have to locate where the right tuning is, and then bend.
Which finger are you bending? This one.
The ring finger, yeah.
That's really hard.
Well, obviously you haven't.
God, that's amazing.
First of all, just practice
gotta
that
do the best.
and gain that control in this one. Hey.
She might want to learn a few things. Let me just check that she's been fed. Okay. Our next door neighbour's having the house demolished, so she's upset. Isn't good. Because the next door neighbour's house, she's a cat, it's her house as far as, everywhere's her house, you know what I mean? So now they're demolishing the place, so, you know, it's...
That's gonna be pretty noisy, no?
Yeah, I at work, I don't hear it.
Oh, well. But maybe in the morning, I don't know.
They're not here when I'm here.
So that's good then. So yeah, just go for this, and also for the vending. And try to keep it on tuning for a longer time. So if, for example, if you're doing one semitone, and keep it in there. That's good, yeah. And then do one tone, 3 semitones.
Did you feed her?
No, she's not taking her medication. Come on.
You can do then 3 semitones. But I try to keep it for a longer time. Then. That's good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely practice.
Then
this a bit.
even 2 tones. But try to keep in there. Too much.
Yeah, a little bit too sharp.
Yeah.
Whew. I don't know how you are up here. Like, there's so much tension, but you still managed to get some vibrato in there. That's amazing. But yeah, that's very
I
cool.
love that style of playing. It's very expressive.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, no, absolutely.
For example, like David Gilmour uses a lot that kind of from Pink Floyd. You know Pink Floyd?
Yeah, obviously. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. He uses a lot the 3 semitones, 4 semitones, bendings and vibrato and all that.
I noticed. I love
And
Pink
it's
Floyd. And I
very
tried,
hard to-
and I seen it, and it's like all the solos. You know, just
Yeah.
like.
So those kind of solo scenes easier than maybe like heavy, quick, fast
Yeah.
stuff. But actually, it's harder.
I think so.
It's
This is.
harder.
I think they push me out somehow. And I've got locking tuners, so that's interesting. This thing is never out, but I guess it is today.
So yeah, working that I think is the main thing, no? You know, for expression,
Yeah.
and also the technique. So you have the basics for picking, and then you have at least everything you need to play. Well, maybe just for playing crazy stuff. Like
I
fast
mean,
stuff.
even the simple stuff, I don't care as long as I play it properly with the right,
That's the thing.
the right technique. That's good
So
enough.
if you have those techniques, at least the alternate picking and enough control to play on rhythm, that would be amazing.
Definitely. And by my next guitar is a Strat. I'm looking at a Strat. I love Strats, man.